doing today? It is January 6th, and so we are starting 2021 with our first DIY Wednesday of the new year. I hope everybody had a great holiday season, and yeah, I just hope everybody just had a good time. So we are excited to start the new year. Today we are going to make snow dough. In the Chatterton house, we have a tradition where at the first snow, I bring in a big punch bowl full of snow from the outside so that my kiddos can play with it with their trucks and dinosaurs and whatnot. So there wasn't a whole lot on the ground this time. Kind of depends on your personality on if that was a good thing or maybe not a good thing. So we're going to make some fun snow dough for you to have inside your house. We're going to mix it with two ingredients. There are different recipes if you go onto Pinterest or online that use different combinations. This one that I am making today uses equal parts cornstarch and then lotion. And so we are going to dive in and see how this works. The recipe said that it'll naturally be cold or cool. If you want to make it like super cold, like it is real snow, you can put your cornstarch in the freezer for a couple hours before you actually make it. Or you can put your lotion in the refrigerator. And then I'll share a little bit after we're done making it and kind of making a mess. I will share how you can store it afterwards and then how to kind of keep the fun pretend cold snow going. So first we are going to take our 1 cup measuring, and like I said, it's equal parts. So we're going to do 1 cup of cornstarch and then 1 cup of lotion and mix it up. You can add some extra little things to it just to make it a little fun. You can add glitter if you are a glitter person, or just to give it that like shimmer of snow. You can also add peppermint extract if you have some at home. So let's go. So our 1 cup of cornstarch, and depending on the age of your kids, this would be a great exercise for them to practice measuring. So you put it in your cup, you take a straight edge of your knife, and to do a proper one, you flatten it off on the top. And this is great for you to have 2 bowls, one for the excess and one for the actual measurement. If you are doing it in the same bowl and it gets a little dry, we can just add a little bit of lotion and just kind of do some problem solving. So 1 cup of cornstarch. And since I'm only going to make 1 batch, I'm going to use the same cup for my lotion. If I was making multiple batches, I'd probably use 1 cup for my cornstarch and 1 cup for my lotion just because they'll get a little gunky. So let's put in a whole cup of lotion and just squeeze it in. I'm curious, I chose a baby lotion just because I have sensitive skin, and as I'm watching it come out pink, I'm wondering if we're going to have pink snow. So that we'll see how well it goes, and then maybe that's something that we need to keep in mind for future. Maybe a couple more squeezes. Okay, and then this is 10 ounces. I am a really messy cook and crafter, and so this is a messy project, so just to be aware that you might have to make sure that you've got a surface that you are okay with it getting messy or that it's easy to clean. So there's about 1 cup of my lotion, so I'm going to use my spatula and dump it into my cornstarch. And it smells really good just because it's that nice fresh smell. And then I'm just going to kind of use my spatula and stir it up. And then at one point, I think I'm going to end up using my hands because that's just how I roll. So it's starting to kind of clump up as I'm stirring it. And like I said, I'm a super messy person. It's everywhere. So, but who doesn't love a project that's a DIY that is messy? You know, part of the fun is making the mess. And then it's a terrific teachable moment when you talk about, you know, cleaning up the mess after yourself, right? So it is clumping up and it is turning pink. So if you don't mind pink snow, you can certainly use baby lotion. If pink snow is just not your thing, that's okay. Just choose a lotion that doesn't have a color to it. So this is kind of almost like a frosting consistency. So I'm going to add a little bit more cornstarch to it. Like I said, this is my first time making this, so it's just kind of a trial and error to it. And that's kind of fun when you find a new project and you've never done it before, and just kind of giving it a go and see what happens and whatnot. And still a little bit more, so I'm going to add just a little bit more. After the video is done, I'm going to share with you the website that I got this idea from, as well as just a really quick little like recipe card for you to make your snow dough on a beautiful day like this. And so this is just a fun way to play with quote unquote snow inside and not have to worry about it melting down. So yeah, so it is still pretty messy, which is great. It's always fun. So I'm going to let it kind of just sit up a little bit there. And it smells really good. And my hands are super dry. So one of the things on the website said that one of the nice side effects of your snow dough is that it is going to help your hands just kind of stay a little bit moisturized, which is nice this time of year. I don't know about you. My hands always get super, super dry. So this is just super fun to play with. And so what you'll want to do when you're done with your snow is you are going to put it into an airtight container. So you can use a Ziploc bag. You can use like a Tupperware container, if you will, and you can store it in the refrigerator, so that helps it stay cool, and then it'll be good for about a week. So then you can choose whether you want to get rid of it and then you're done with your snow dough, or if you want to go ahead and make another batch. So this is just a fun indoor activity. So how does this relate to 4-H? Well, pretty much everything relates to 4-H. This would be a great activity if you are taking a child development project. When it is time for the fair, you would be making one of the options that you can do for your project is to make a backpack or a basket or a bin full of age appropriate things to take with you if you were watching a specific child in a specific age group. So in the child development project, you are learning all about the ages and stages of youth and how they grow, and then you know, how to determine if a toy or an object is safe for them, if it's a non-choking hazard. And so then you could, in theory, you can make your snow dough and then have a book that talks about snowmen, and you can come up with a couple other things. So this is fun as well just to play with, but it can also be part of a 4-H project. So I hope that you guys had a great time making your snow dough. Like I said, I will in the comments section have the link to the website, and yeah, I hope that you guys have a great day, and we will see you again on next Wednesday with another DIY project. So take care.